Well, this morning we read Psalm 102. It came as a bit of a surprise. Psalm 101, a psalm of great praise. Psalm 103, a psalm of praise. And here is this psalm, which is a psalm of a lament, pouring out a cry to the Lord. Listen, folks, we don't have to be pretending when we come before the Lord's presence. Sometimes we are crying out because we are in distress. Let's be honest like the psalm writers. Let's not always seek to pray in ways that would impress others, but let's call out to the Lord in our distress. When we're in trouble, let's be honest before him and let's pour out our desires before the Lord. First 11 verses, he is pouring out his misery to the Lord. Then he builds his faith by remembering who God is and God's promises to his people and to the city of Zion. And he promises, he reminds himself of the promise. In verse 17 he says, verse 16 first, for the Lord will rebuild Zion and appear in his glory. He will respond to the prayer of the destitute. He will not despise their plea. And so there in the midst of his trouble, he reminds himself of God's promises to him. And then he reminds himself at the end that his life is short. There will be an end to his life. But the Lord goes on forever. You remain the same, and your years will never end. We sometimes need to remind ourselves that our life is part of something bigger. The Lord was here before us, and his kingdom will endure after we are resting with our ancestors. The Lord is at work throughout the generations. We play our part. We go through our life, but he reigns forever. This morning, as we come before the Lord, I trust and I hope that you are not in the place of this psalmist. But if you are, be honest with him. Remember his promises. And remember that we are part of an eternal plan. We play our part, but he goes on forever. I trust the Lord will bless you today and will prosper you in whatever you do. Amen.